This is a broadcast of the Ebony Network. Gangster talk. Looks like the black hand of white supremacy is striking again. It's time that there be a deep separation. It's time that there be a deep separation. Maybe we need to start looking at procreation. Seriously. It's gangster talk up right now. Hit it, Dame.
Yeah, son. There's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9-5, bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. Shoot the game, going for mine.
Alright.
And this is the year when mad cats get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel.
Bang them out.
With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Joe's far too slow for the ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke is cooking, beans is copping. Ain't that some shit? A player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid, caught up in a ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flipped to stay alive. Peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the 4.5. Remy in the glass, spark the boom, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me. Bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player pay. I don't wanna see that, son. They rather see him spray. But I'm like Diddy, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off. Using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off. Hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Investing in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. I get down for mine, you get down for this. And you wanna put your hands in the air. I get down for mine, you get down for hands on the regular. Shit, ain't no fair. I get down for mine, you get down for this. And you wanna put your hands in the air. I get down for mine, you get down for this. On the regular. Shit, I hear you wanna be a player. I ain't some place you bet. Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. With this a DOA as I spray the melee. Contact and punctuation is compared to AKs. You in the days, overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gibb. My karma's a booty smoke. Decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzagging. What's this talk about flipping keys? Come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making doubters believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when jokers was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal. Far from comical lyrics and sticking the brains like barnacles. Never sweet. I'm bringing the drama to the streets with techniques and rolling in fleets. Ain't nothing sweet about the streets, so I'm poetically ill. I'm pure like cook up and lyrics shine like fish scale. I got the banger at your throat and you ain't showing no signs. K-Dep, let them know I get down for mine. I get down for mine. We get down for dance and you wanna put your hands in the air. I get down for mine. We get down for dance on the regular. Shake it, baby, no fear. I get down for mine. We get down for dance and you wanna put your hands in the air. I get down for mine. We get down for dance on the regular. Shake it, baby, no fear. I get down for mine. I get down for mine.
All right, everybody, welcome to a broadcast of the Ebony Network. This is Gangsta Talk. I am the host, Maxima Black, aka Gangsta Simp. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on, Miss Lacasina? Lacey Dagger. Shout out to Deacon Morris Anthony. Shout out to Aaron Collins. Dagger, you can email Dame. Dame, me get a sound check. Excuse me.
Okay, can hear you.
Okay.
Just fine.
All right, engage the chat. People are asking how could they send topics, okay? So greet everybody in the chat for me. I got to really get on this rant. All right. Hello.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
where did she just go?
I'm right here.
All right, I'm gonna need you to work the chat, okay?
Okay.
All right. People are asking how could they get topics to you. Put your email in the chat, stuff like
Okay.
that. Greet everybody for me. All right.
Okay.
All right,
All
everybody.
right.
This is Gangsta Talk. Let me get right to it. Okay. I'm having all kinds of problems. Look, let me explain something to you Nagas. Okay? And all you dangerous Nagas out there, let me explain something to you. A child is one of the most, if not the most precious gift that anybody can get. Okay? A black woman lays down with you, conceives with you, and goes through 9 months of carrying a child and all of these things that she go through and risk her life to bring this child into this world. She does that because she loves you. You see, when a woman wants to have your child, that's the ultimate expression of their love for you. I don't know if you Nagas understand that. But a woman loves you enough that she wants to give you a baby. She wants to give you something that's going to carry on your name. She wants your name to live forever. She wants your name to live as long as your name can, or she wants your legacy to grow. That's the ultimate sign of love. You understand? You Nagas don't deserve that. A lot of you Nagas don't deserve it. You just don't. You take the ultimate expression of love and you spit in her face. And then on top of that, not only are you raising the seeds that she gives you, but you're killing them. You're injuring them. You're harming them. You're brutalizing them. This Naga right here was extremely dangerous and had no business being on the street. Why wasn't he locked away with the key thrown away? This is the workings of the black hand of white supremacy. Why wasn't this Naga locked away with the key thrown away? Why wasn't he locked up with the key thrown away? This was an extremely dangerous Naga who shouldn't have been on the street. Now he done took the life of another one of my black women and nearly took the life of another black child. How are 1-year-olds, 6-month-olds, 9-month-old babies getting shot? I'm starting to see more and more cases of babies being shot. Hey, we black men, we don't do that. That's not what we do. What the hell are you Nagas out here doing? Shooting babies. See, now it's time for some serious repercussion. It's time for drastic action. The black woman needs to start turning away from black men. Start turning away, because if black men aren't going to protect you, they aren't going to protect the seeds that you bring into this world for them, then they don't need to be with you. You don't need to be with them. At least turn away from this pimp culture, this gang culture. This guy was out on several bonds, and he had an ankle bracelet on when he murdered the mother of his child in a parking lot on July 1st. Shot her and shot his 1-year-old son. They showed the picture of the son in the hospital with the injuries. Put that on the backdrop. I want y'all to see this 1-year-old baby. Look at this 1-year-old baby in the hospital. Injuries. Because a crazy, sadistic father put him there. Black women, don't do bids. with your baby daddy. We have to get out of that mentality. I don't even know where that mentality came from. You have to get out of that mentality. I understand that some of y'all feel sorry for black men and you want to be there for them. No, you can't do that. This is why I say you shouldn't feel sorry for them. Look at what they do. This was a black woman that's showing this nigga love, who's been nothing but in and out of jail. He's a lowlife. He's a loser. And she was trying to show him love, gave him a baby, trying to show him that there was something good about his life. But he don't give a shit about his own life. He don't care nothing about life, period. So he took hers. This is why I tell you, don't feel sorry for black men. Slam the door in their face. Don't get all sentimental and black power. Forget all of that. If a black man, if he ain't doing right, you keep it moving. If he don't be messing with no dude who's going to jail. Especially a dude walking around with an ankle bracelet on, who done been in and out of jail several times. You're talking about, oh, well, they're not that, but yes, they are. It's one thing to be accused of something wrongfully one time, but to be in and out of jail wearing ankle bracelets and monitors and posting 6 and 7 bonds, that's different. That's not an innocent man. That's not an innocent man. And there's nothing you can do for a man that's institutionalized like that. A man like that is extremely dangerous. And that's not somebody you should try to fix, nor should you feel sorry for, nor should you be in a relationship with, and damn sure shouldn't have a child with. It's time to break this ridiculous mentality about doing bids with these dudes. You don't do no bid with no dude. If a man willfully takes himself out here and engage in activity that he knows is going to get his freedom taken away from him, then he don't love you to begin with. He don't love you. He don't love his child, because if he did, he'd be out here on the up and up, working, doing what he can to make sure he stays free so he could be there for you and his child. This dude gets out of jail on bond, goes and blows away his baby mama. I mean, how could you do something like this? This woman carried a child for you and brought your son into this world. How could you be so cold-blooded and so ruthless in front of your own child? Man, this is your child. How could you be ruthless like that? The fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? How could you be ruthless like that? Hey, man, listen, there's nothing cool about this shit. This is not manly shit. This is fucking monstrous type shit. You niggas need to be dealt with. That ain't no black shit. Could you be so fucking ruthless? In front of your own son. Look, it's like this, black women. The jig is up. The curtains have been drawn. No more of this feeling sorry at all. You know, you can't do it. Stop letting these niggas live in your house. If you got a jailbird in your house talking about something, man, get him up out of there. You know, if a dude's coming to you and he got a jacket, talking about, man, look, don't even do it. You can't trust it. His mind is already messed up. He got a jacket. In and out of jail, you can't trust it. I don't care nothing about no, well, thugs need love too, man. Fuck that. If he cared about himself, he wouldn't have been doing all that shit. It's not your problem. You're not supposed to feel sorry for him. And a lot of them come to you with that sad sack shit so you can feel like you obligated to do something for him. Man, fuck that. Don't get involved in that shit. His life is messed up. Don't let him mess yours up too. Leave these thugs alone. Stay away from that whole gang culture. All of these dudes and this thug shit. Stay away from that. I think you need to change your whole mentality and your whole approach when it comes to black men. If the sartorial expression is pants hanging down, sneakers, hat to the back, and all that, you need to keep it moving. That thug shit is dead. These thugs are killers, and they don't have any regard for life. They got an empty head upstairs. Out here killing people, man. Out here killing these women. Out here killing these children. This baby you see right here is 1 year old. That's his son. How could you kill the mother of your son in front of your son? How could you kill the mother of your son, period? How could you kill a black woman, period? How can you be so ruthless? What the fuck you think this is? A movie? Say no goddamn movie. You motherfuckers think you John Wick? Or Wyatt Earp? Man, when I saw this, man, it made me so angry. I just wish I could. Oh, man. If I had the power, Nagas would catch a bad break. This right here really hurts, man, because you care about it, but you can't do nothing about it. The best I can do is come on here and give all of the knowledge I can to you sisters on how to recognize these brothers and stay away from them. These thug niggas are dangerous. Change your criteria. No more trust and forget. Look, trust is gone. Throw that shit away. Throw that away. Don't even deal with that. Okay? You can't trust. A guy has to earn your trust now. He got to work hard for it. Make him work hard for it. You know, all this, and you know, and start learning how to defend yourself. Get you some guns, you know, and then, you know, like, it's time to move out of the neighborhoods. You know, try not to go to white neighborhood because they don't like you either. You might get killed over there too. You know, try to go to more of a diverse neighborhood where there's enough black people, but black people with their heads screwed on straight. You know, black people who go to work, who ain't out there on the corners and shit. You know, and get out of this places where these thug niggas are, and stop having relationships with these thug niggas. Any gang members, anything like that, don't even do it no more. And don't do any bids with no dude. Motherfuckers call you, yo, you gonna do a bid with me? Hell no, you ain't doing no bid. Fuck you mean? Hey, let me explain something to some of you sisters. Some of y'all think that it's okay to do time with your man. It's not okay. It's not. That's insane. You didn't do anything to cause your freedom. That's not your fault he got his freedom taken away. People say, well, if you let him sell drugs and you helping him out and he gets busted, you should do a bit. No, no, no. You still shouldn't. He took his ass out there and got busted. He knew the consequences. Okay? That ain't got shit to do with you. And I know people trying to make it seem like it's your fault and try to make you seem like, you know, you should put money on his commissary. Man, forget that. Don't do none of that. Live your life and don't engage these dudes. And this shit right here is heartbreaking, man. This is heartbreaking. And and the thing about it is, a lot of these brothers don't have any guidance. But I'm not even going to talk like that anymore. Because this is something else, man. This has gone to a level that it should have never gotten to. It's getting to the point where a lot of black men are just flat out dangerous. They're a danger to the rest of us. They're a danger to our women. They're a danger to our children. And those of us left that are on the righteous side, we got to do something about it. We got to somehow protect our women from these monsters. Get our women away from these monsters. Get our children away from these monsters. It falls on us, those of us who are left who are righteous, who don't ever want to see this kind of thing, who want to prevent this kind of thing. Our women should be free to roam in their neighborhoods in peace, harmony, and they should be well protected. They should feel comfortable in their environment. They shouldn't have to worry about being attacked in their environment by their own men. They shouldn't have to worry about their children getting shot in their own environment by their own men. We are failing our women. We are failing our children. We have allowed too much corruption to be in our neighborhoods. And it seems like everybody want to try to find a way to blame the black woman for it. It's the black woman's attitude. It's the black woman's this. It's the black man. It ain't the black woman's anything. It's the fact that Nagas are lacking courage. Nagas are scared. Nagas are complacent. Nagas don't want to work. Nagas want to nest in an environment like women. That's what the problem is. Nagas want to rest in an environment like women. When you are supposed to be leading and controlling the environment, you want to nest in an environment. And some of you Nagas even gone so far as to want your woman to protect you. You want her to get up to see what went bump in the night, while you stay curled up in the bed in the fetal position, like a scared little child. The righteous brothers out here, we got to do something, man. I don't know if it's enough of us, but I really don't care. Whatever numbers we got to make it work. We got to do something. This has got to stop. We got to find a way to do something. This got to stop. We can't continue to have our women being murdered, our children. This is insane, man. I don't like seeing this stuff like this. Really get to me, man. It really do. It really gets to me because whenever I see this happen, I think of my own sisters. This could have been one of my sisters, or one of my cousins, or one of my nieces. I got a lot of nieces. One of my nieces. Shout out to uh,
Okay. All right. So this gentleman here, sorry, this person here is known
it's
as
not a,
Zacchaeus.
that's not a gentleman. That's a monster.
Yeah.
That monster you see on the screen is the one responsible for taking that black woman's life and shooting that young baby boy. Keep in mind that baby boy is 1 year old. And how
Hmm.
many bonds this nigga had?
He has 7 felony bonds and an ankle bracelet.
This nigga been out on 7 felony bonds. 7 felony bonds. You can't even get out of jail on one. How did he get out of jail 7 times on felonies? What is he even doing in the street? Again, why isn't he locked up with the key thrown away? Sisters, and it's most of you young sisters. It ain't the older sisters. The older sisters know better. I'm talking to you younger sisters that's still in the hood. Y'all got to walk away from dudes like this. Don't get involved in these thugs, this thug life thing. It's dangerous. They play for keeps. And these dudes are insane. They're crazy. They're psychotic. They don't understand love or compassion. You need to get away. Stay away from these dudes. Don't give them the time of day. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. So his name is Zacchaeus Gaston. All right. 7 felons, ankle monitor. And this child, it was his birthday. So his birthday is tainted because that's the same day his mother died.
Unreal.
Hmm.
That's a shame, man. That's a shame.
Hmm.
We got this going on, and you got people trying to sabotage this channel. Okay? You got people talking about black women are hypergamous. 55% of black women are overweight, and all this other stupid stuff. When we got shit like this going on in real time in our community. You got the conscious community over there talking stupid shit. You got Kevin Samuels with that bullshit. But yet this right here is going on in our community. This is the type of shit that they're trying to ignore. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. According to the warrant, um, Layla, her name is Layla Steele, and her baby name is Zeus. Okay. She was already on the ground when he shot, fired the first shot in her chest, in her torso. Then he was standing over her, firing 4 to 5 more shots into her body before he fled the scene. One of them shots hit the baby in the leg because she was holding the baby. As you can see from the picture, she's holding her baby. She's always holding him. He just made one. Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
he did what? He shot her while she was on the ground holding the baby.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
pumped 4 more into her.
4 more. Mm-hmm.
Okay, people, this is not a human being. This is a monster that should be put down. They don't have the death penalty where this took place.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, where it took place? It took place in 11,212 West Park Drive in Houston, Texas.
Okay, they got the death penalty in Texas. This
Mhm.
this is a death penalty case. He needs to go to the death. He needs to go to death row. This is a monster that does not belong around people. This is a monster that doesn't belong around people. To be that cold-blooded and ruthless and savage, you have to have the mentality of a wild animal. That kind of savagery and ruthlessness is the attribute of a human being. That is the characteristics of a wild animal. And he needs to be treated like a wild animal. He should be getting the death penalty. There shouldn't be any ifs, ands, buts about it. Okay? You guys start getting executed. And they need to be getting executed quickly. Not all of this 5, 10 years, all that. If you're guilty and you get sentenced to death, my opinion, you should be put to death in a week. No later than a week. Ain't nobody trying to wait 5, 10, 16, 20 years. Forget all that. Ain't nobody trying to do that. 1 week. If you want to say, well, it's going to take all kinds of time to the paper, all right. 1 week, not less than, okay. Not more than 30 days. I prefer 1 week, but let's be realistic. No more than 30 days. Get them out of here quickly to send a message to the rest of the monsters. We're not playing anymore. We're getting you up out of here. We're going to rid our society of monsters like you. No more playing. It's time to start getting them up out of here. I mean, get them up out of here. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay. In case you was curious about what these bonds were that didn't keep him in jail, okay, here they are. September 3rd, 2019. Assault of family member, bond 50,000, felony. November 8th, 2019. Failure to register as a sex offender, 20,000, felony. You know, okay. February 10th, 2020. Possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, 50,000, felony. September 16th, 2020. Assault, 500, misdemeanor. October 14th, 2020. Invading arrest, 1,000, misdemeanor. October 14th, 2020. Felony in possession of a weapon, 25,000, felony. April 4th, 2021. Evading arrest, 30,000, felony. Well, because of the murders and his acting out in court, his bond is now 8 million.
You know what's insulting about this?
Mm-hmm.
He has a bond. What is he doing with a bond? See, this goes to show you how white supremacy understands that they have a subgroup within them. The black hand of them is working for them, and they're trying their best to keep these members on the street so they can kill more black people. after what you just heard? What is he doing with a bond? I don't care if the bond was $1 billion. What is he doing with one?
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, because they want him back on the street so he can kill more black people. Or possibly get executed by the police. So they ain't got to deal with it. They ain't got to house him and feed him in jail. They want him to go out there, keep killing black people until he himself get pushed down by the police. That's why he has a bond, in my opinion. That's why he has a bond, because there's no reason for them to have a bond. This guy's extremely, this guy's a menace. You shouldn't have a bond. But he has one simply because white supremacy wants the black hand of white supremacy to go out into the community and kill black people until they meet their demise at the hands of racist police. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. Anyway, there's such outrage, and this has been happening over and over again in Houston. The police chiefs are fed up, the mayors are fed up. But according to, let's see, there's some laws in Houston about all this taking place, and these violent criminals should not be going on the street. They either have no bond or their bonds have to be high enough where they can't get out. There's a whole stacks of weeks of appeal for no bond for these criminal violent criminal elements, and they being thrown out or ignored, or there's a backlog on it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Aaron, be careful. We don't want to get hit for inciting violence. Okay? So watch what you type in the chat. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about these mayors and if they wanted to do something about this, y'all, they can do something about it.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, what?
Oh, I don't want y'all to think she didn't try to get away from him. In fact, she has a peace bond on him, a restraining order on him, and he was let out of jail.
This is what, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but listening to that makes me sick to my stomach. Okay, a restraining order is a piece of ridiculous paper that means absolutely nothing. All it does is tell the person, if you go back over there, we're going to slap you on the wrist. I think this restraining order should be put this way. If you are caught harassing a person, then if they put a restraining order on you, then you should go to jail for a period of time. While that restraining order is in place. Okay? I ain't playing no games. See, they play too much. They treat criminals like regular citizens. Criminals aren't regular citizens. Criminals are people who want to infringe on the privacy and freedoms of citizens. Criminals are that. They're criminals. They're bandits. Okay? My thing is, if you get caught harassing somebody, then you will go. If a restraining order will put on you, then you will be detained. And your freedom will be taken away until such things can be worked out to where the woman that you're harassing is either move somewhere, or your family end up buying money to get you to move somewhere. but you're not getting out of jail until it's resolved. If a restraining order is put on you, we're coming to lock you up until further notice. You're not going to be on the street. We're going to lock you up until we can figure it out. Until she moves away, or you move, or your family move you away, because we're not paying for you to move away. And if you can't move away, guess what? As long as the restraining order is in place, you'll be locked up until such a time comes to where we get a resolution and we drop it. It's not playing any games. They play too much with the law. Talking about, well, we tired of this. We need everybody. So what the hell do you mean everybody? You got plenty of resources to stop dudes like this. But you want the people's help? And we're talking about, well, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. We all mad as hell. You ain't saying shit. All they do is pacify us. They come out and talk this bullshit rhetoric. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Every time one of our women get murdered, one of our children get shot, they come out with the same shit. I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Fuck out of here. We're all mad as hell, and we've been taking it. We're mad as hell at the fact that you haven't done anything about it, because it keeps happening. And you got the resources and the manpower to do something about it. Good, Dan.
Yeah. All right. Okay, according to Whitman, who live at the apartment complex, Steele and Gaston were arguing in the parking lot when they saw Gaston pull out a gun and shot her 7 times while holding her son. One witness said the two were fighting over a backpack before Gaston shot Steele multiple times. Okay, was also another witness is Steele's mother. She was on the phone with her mom when it happened. Court document investigator report that Steele's mom said she heard her daughter and Gaston arguing when she heard Gaston tell her daughter to get out of the house. She said she then heard her daughter call out "Mom" 3 times on the phone before the phone disconnected, according to police. A medical examiner confirmed Steele was shot multiple times and her cause of death was a homicide. Zeus, the 1-year-old boy, was shot in the leg.
Like I said, this should be a death penalty case easy, and he should be executed within a month. And the righteous brothers out there, it's time to handle business. The police ain't going to do anything to try to stop this. We got to start protecting the righteous ones who are left. It's up to us to try to do something to stop this. Nobody cares about our women but us. We're going to try to do something to stop this. This shit kills me. I can't see stuff. I can't. Stuff like this fucks my head up, man. I have no idea, man. I'm fucked up right now. I had to stop driving for the day, man. I'm fucked up. This shit hits me in my heart, man. I keep telling you, Nagas, a baby is like the most precious gift a woman can give you. That's like her ultimate expression of love. And this is what you do? I don't understand again. How could you be so ruthless? How can you be so cold-blooded? We got to do something, man. Whether we got to get a coalition together, we got to start getting behind the scenes talking to where we, the Black Panther Party, the new ones running around here with all these guns who ain't doing nothing with them. Well, maybe it's time we get them involved. We're going to have to come up with something. Hasim and Zinga is walking around with bullhorns and shit, boycotting stores. Maybe you need to get involved in this shit here. Hasim Mzinga is the leader of the Black Panther Party, running around here with bullhorns, boycotting stores. Perhaps Mr. Hasim Mzinga, if you're listening, or if this gets back to you, Mr. Hasim Mzinga, you need to get your bullhorns on this shit. This new Black Panther Party, they need to get involved. Y'all got the guns. Y'all need to get involved. Oh, that's right. He died of cancer. Hasim died of cancer. Oh, so Hasim is dead, huh? Who's the new leader of the Black Panther Party now? Dang, put that baby on the screen one more time.
Okay.
This baby is probably too young to understand what happened. That his mother was murdered on his birthday. So imagine when he gets older and somebody has to break the news to him that his mother was murdered on the day she brought him into this world exactly a year ago. How do you think he's going to take that? And how do you think he's going to feel when they tell him who actually murdered his mother? How do you think he's going to feel when he's told that his mother was murdered while she was holding him? And how do you think he's going to feel when he found out that that murderer was his own father? This is what he's going to have to contend with on his birthday. When he gets a big enough to where he can understand and he gets the information, his birthdays will never be the same anymore. Because he's going to have to carry around in his mind and his heart that his father murdered his mother on his birthday. And murder her in some kind of barbaric, brutal fashion. A pure act of barbarism. I don't know what the fuck going on. Again, this ain't a movie. You niggas ain't John Wick. You niggas ain't Wyatt Earp. This ain't no OK Corral. Y'all done lost your goddamn minds. Our women aren't target dummies. Neither are our children. It's time we do something, man. We got to start making phone calls. We got to get some kind of coalition together or something, or do whatever you can in where you live. Whatever you can. If all you can do is bring awareness to this, then do that. Do that as hard as you can. We have got to start fighting back, finding a way to protect our women and children, finding a way to preserve their lives and keep them out of harm's way of these monsters, these thugs, these killers. And again, sisters, and I'm talking to you younger sisters, because an older seasoned black woman knows better. Your younger sisters. How old was she, Dane?
She was 24.
This is what I'm talking. See what I'm talking about? It's your young sisters, and I get it because you're in that culture. You're in that thug culture. You're growing up in that thug culture. I'm trying to appeal to you. Get out of that culture. Stop dealing with these thugs. Get away from that culture. Like I said, it's your younger sisters. It's your younger sisters that are at risk. I'm sorry, I'm a little delayed. I'm just tired. I'm about to shut it down. I got to get some sleep. But because this is all really hard on me right now. 22 years old. "22. A young mother. How old was he, Dane?
He
Dane.
was 27.
He's 27.
Mm-hmm.
She's 22.
24.
She's what?
24.
Oh, I thought you said she was 22. All right, she's 20. Huh?
No, go ahead.
All right, she's 24. He's 27. Brothers, let me tell you something. You don't know how to deal with women's emotions. Hit me up. I'll teach you. I'm impervious to women's attitudes and emotions. I can teach you how to deal with it. I can teach you how to keep your head screwed on straight. I'm not lying. A lot of y'all can't take it. You don't understand female nature. And you end up going crazy on these women because you don't understand them. And you become extremely too sensitive and weak. I heard a guy yesterday talking about he can't stand a woman with an attitude and, he can't deal with a woman with an attitude. What you mean you can't deal with a woman? But you must don't want a woman. I guess you're going to be like Ron, 32, 35, and ain't never had a girlfriend. Because if you can't deal with a woman's attitude, then I guess you're going to be walking around here, soliciting boyfriends. Because all women got attitudes. You're not getting away from that. But your brothers who are having problems, you're weak, holler at me, man. I'll teach you, man. A woman's attitude don't bother me. Don't. I had some women talk snotty to me yesterday. Went right by me like nothing happened. I'm invincible because I understand the nature. I don't trip. I know that they're going to say things. I know when they get in certain moods, they're going to snap. They're going to say slick. I understand all this. I understand all this. That's why I don't engage. Because it's going to pass anyway. And even if she like that, she's still nice. I remember I had two women that got smart with me, right? And a pilot. Because they was going through something, they was being emotional. I think they were going through their menstrual cycle, right? And they got smart with me about because I was in the line and I was dazing. I was looking at something, and it was like, "Sir, could you come on?" Oh, okay, my bad. I went up there. They was seething because they were tired. They been on their feet all day, and I was taking too long, so they snapped at me. I didn't get all bent out of shape, freaked out, and all the other. So you know what I did? Once I got my food and stuff, went back out to the truck. Then went back in and bought both of those women nice tall bottle of fresh water and bought them both some candy. And that snottiness turned into smiles. Turned into smiles and thank yous. You see what you can do with love? I'll tell you guys, deal with women with love. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to go in there and get smart with them and get nasty with them. That's the wrong way to deal with it. They're going to get like that sometimes, man. They're women. They got a lot of stuff going on. They're different from us. Sometimes they're going to have these little days where everything is running their nerves into the ground. They don't want to talk. Going to be mad and shit. They're already pissed off. They're going to be hurt, about some shit. Just don't add to it. Just take it in stride. Smile. Get them a bottle of water or something. Buy them some candy. Something to take their mind off the shit that they're going through. Do something unexpected. Do something unexpectedly nice. Something that they wasn't expecting from you after they done snapped on you. And they know that they snapped on you, right? Do something unexpectedly nice. See what happens. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to get all mad about it, man. I have women snap on me every day, though. I don't say one thing out of the way to any of them. Because I get it. I understand it. It ain't even about me. It ain't even about what they're going through. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? You got to understand that when you got women, I'm going to turn this into a gin culture, but let me just say this real quick. And then I got to get out of here because I got to get some sleep. And we got ladies' night tonight. Quick gin culture, right? Understand when women are going through their little attitudes, their mood swings, stuff like that, they don't have anything to do with you. They're not taking anything personally out on you. And that's what you have to understand. You got to stop taking these things personal. Women get like that sometimes. Just like you get a certain way. They just get like that sometimes. They don't mean nothing by it. Yeah, you got some women who hate men and stuff like that, and they don't want to respect men. Okay. Keep it moving. You didn't make her like that, so don't trip. Don't get into it with it. Just don't say anything. Be the example. Be the antithesis of what she's talking about. These women with this hatred for men, and you encounter one of them, they're probably going to say something to try to trigger you, right? Don't play into that. Be the antithesis of their hatred. Be the antithesis of what they're talking about. Show them that there is a good man out here. You be that good man. You be respectful. Even if she cusses at you or say something nasty to you or whatever, you still be that good man because other women are watching too. They're watching how you handle that. So you focus on being the good guy. And don't worry about, them talking nasty to you. That's a small thing to a giant. Be stronger than that. Don't give in to that. Don't be weak. Oh, and you don't start calling her bees and all that. Because then you're going to have more trouble than what it's worth. Then you're going to look bad arguing with a woman. and it can become dangerous for you, depending on what type of men around. Because if you got men like me around, you're gonna be in trouble because we're gonna protect her. We're not gonna stand on your side. So, with that being said, I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to get some sleep. Thanks for tuning in and supporting Gangsta Talk. Dan, you got the music queued up? Dan, you want to say something before we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of these same tragedy over and over again. I don't have nothing more to say about it. Peace, power, and unity. See you later tonight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, these tragedies are really getting to us, man. Your righteous brothers out there, we got to find some way to do something. You know, we got to find a way to protect our women and our children. Holla at y'all later on tonight on Ladies Night. Thanks for tuning in to Gangsta Talk. This has been a broadcast of the Ebony Star Network. Dame, hit it.
Yeah, son. There's mad kids out there getting cream for the 9-5. Bro. Yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. You know, shoot the game, going for mine. Alright. And this is the year when mad caps get peeled. So I'ma spark this line, kick the reel.
Bang them out.
With all this chaos in the realms of the street, your local street dog got to make ends meet. The average Joe's far too slow for the ghetto pro. You better know, when I hit the streets, I like to glow, I like to glisten. And at the same time, stay low, listen, motherfuck the fame. I'm pursuing the dope. My stilo is symbolic to a kilo. Cash is popping, coke's cooking, beans is copping. Ain't that some shit? A player that's used to living rich is now a sticky kid, caught up in a ditch. In 94, Giuliani kicked down the door. In 95, niggas flipped to stay alive. Peeling caps while I laugh. In the stats, the 4.5. Remy in the glass, spark the boom, then I blast. They wanna confine me, sneak up from behind me. Bust a cap in my back and put me where they can't find me. They hate to see a young player pay. I don't wanna see that, son. They rather see him spray. But I'm like Nitty, a Terminator, squeeze the lead off. Using verbs and nouns like rounds to blow your head off. Hitting up spots, heating up blocks. Investing in stocks like Colombian blow crops. I'm out to get cream and ain't no doubt in my mind. Fuck this broke shit, I'm hit, I get down for mine. Yeah, get yours, I get down for mine. I get down for this. Get it money, put your hands in the air. I get down for mine. I get down for hands on the regular. Shit, no fear. I get down for mine. I get down for this. Get it money, put your hands in the air. I get down for mine. I get down for this on the regular. Shit, I hear you wanna be a player. I ain't someplace you bet. Let's play a game of real nigga roulette. Witness a DOA as I spray the melee. Contact and punctuation is compared to AKs. You in a daze, overdose for pure funk. I'm fucking off like Tommy Gibb. My karma's a booty smoke. Decapitated rappers in my trunk. I'm sick, pumping skunk, bouncing with my click, popping mega jump. I'm getting back while these clowns be zigzagging. Once it's talk about flipping keys, come on, you're nickel bagging. I'm blasting off wings and making doubters believe it. You see, I was packing heaters when jokers was banging cheerleaders. Ain't nothing changed, it's still the same in the rap game. I'm known for banging rookies out the frame. Y'all done forgot who was the pimp from the start. Sipping vintage wine, eating a la carte. I'm phenomenal from the abdominal, far from comical lyrics.